How you doing? I want to show you a progress update on this lawn that we scarified in part shade just 4 weeks ago. Let's go take a look. Now the video was uploaded 3 weeks ago, but we actually did it about 4 weeks ago. And I'm quite impressed with how well it's actually recovered. With a cut that looks from here like it's pretty much fully recovered. There's a few areas where it's struggling a bit with fungus and it's not super happy, but that is what it is. That will eventually sort itself out. That's all the wet weather we've been having. So what did we do? So first thing we did was scarified this lawn. Now it's in part shade. It's in part shade because of the hedge line down there. We've got the conifers, we've got the bushes, and everything slopes down. And because it slopes down, all the water runs that way. So moss will thrive in damp, shady conditions. Perfect environment for moss. So we did a light Scarify around here, and on this section here, following the fence line, we scarified about 3 times in different directions. Now my aim was just to scarify, not to do any seeding. That is what the customer wanted, just to scarify. There was no mention of any seeding work to be done. So I wanted to get all the moss out, but I couldn't, because if we'd have taken all the moss out, there wouldn't have been much grass left. Now that we've done that, the grass that is left was able to recover. So it's going to fill in, it's going to thicken up. This is really, really important, guys. If you take all the moss out, then you're probably going to need to do some seeding because it's so thin and bare and patchy. But as you can see, even in the patches, there is grass coming through. Even where there is moss, there is grass in and amongst the moss. Now we've got a couple of thin patches where it was particularly bad, but there is a good, even amount of grass in between, and that will thicken up in time. So today what we're going to do, we're going to put some iron sulphate on. That will blacken the moss off, stop that moss from spreading. It won't stop new moss, but it will stop the moss from spreading. Now moss and grass compete for the same space. Okay? Moss will be stronger at this time of the year and the grass will not be quite as strong. So it's important that we get that moss in check. A bit of iron sulphate, really important when you apply it. You don't let anything spray on your paths or around the edges. If they do, what you need to do is get the hose pipe out and just give it a quick wash down. So I'm going to get some iron on this now, and we'll have a little look at the progress of that, and then we'll be done. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that you can scarify and not have to seed. But you've got to scarify and just take a bit out, not all of it out, and then it will recover. And if you do this sort of 2 or 3 times a year, gradually you will get down through the moss and through the thatch layer, and gradually the grass will recover. This is how you can get a lawn looking better through just scarifying. You don't always need to put seeds on. Now obviously the best answer is to scarify heavily, overseed, aerate, top dress, and then you've got a nice new lawn a few weeks later. But if all you want to do, or all you're able to do, is scarify, and this is how you do it. You scarify gently and carefully, not taking too much blades of grass out. If you take too much, it gets thin, it's like a ploughed field, and then you've got to overseed. Alright? So you're just taking a bit out at a time. Let it recover for a while, and then scarify again. Let it recover for a while, scarify again. Gradually, you'll get down through that layer of thatch in the lawn. So I'm going to get some iron on this now, and we'll have a little look. And Bob's, you're on. As you can see, we've got the moss down the right hand side, and basically we just spray and it comes out about 1.2 meters using the green deflector tip nozzle, and we just spray and we keep pumping at the same time. Right, I've just got one last bit to spray there between those two sticks, but I will step off of the grass and spray that afterwards, so that I am on a clean bit, wipe my feet on the clean bit, step off and then spray that bit. So we've literally been 2.5 minutes, something like that, and you can already see the moss is going, it's like a dark green at the moment. It's starting to die. Oh sorry, control. We're not allowed to call it a moss killer anymore. We haven't been for years. We have to call it a moss control. You see the colour? So it's just browning off. So that one, these bits of moss here won't want to spread quite so easily. And this means that the grass can continue to thrive and grow and recover, and the grass will look better and better and better, which is the key. So I want to thank you for watching this video. The overall message that I was trying to get across to you is you should be scarifying your lawn regular, a couple of times a year perhaps, maybe more, depending on how much thatch you've got. If you've got an issue with moss or deep thatch and you don't want to seed, then work your way down through the thatch layer slowly, but ideally you still need to be scratching at the surface of the soil, so that will allow air, rain and nutrients to get through. So it's all about going nice and steady, not going as fast as you can and get as many jobs done as you can. It's all about steady as we go. So if you've got any questions, pop them down below and we'll see you on the next one.